Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to Tailor Made Beauty by Kris. In the infamous words of Britney Spears, oops, I did it again. Yes, since I filmed my massive decluttering 84 eyeshadow palettes and I realized I forgot one, somewhere is that Florasis palette from China that I love. I put it someplace special so nothing would happen to it, and yeah, I can't seem to find it. So that was 85. However, I gave 20 of them away, which is good because since then I've purchased 3 and I've got 1 more coming. I love eyeshadow palettes. It's just, apparently, I'm a collector. But today, Scott Barnes. Are you familiar with Scott Barnes? He is J-Lo's makeup artist, and I've seen him on Tati, and honestly was the impetus for this. Was Tati got a bunch of new stuff from him, and I'm like, okay, I'm so curious. And this Shimmering Sand palette, it is a small palette. It is 5 colors. Focus, there we go, 5 colors. And it is $25. I personally feel like that is a reasonable price for high-end makeup. And this was just looked so neutral and lovely, and it was, for me, a great way to go, okay, is this all that and a bag of chips? And to kind of put it to the ultimate test, because I've used this once already and went, oh, spoiler alert, it's magnificent. But to put it to the ultimate test, Angie Hot and Flashy, the BK brushes. Listen guys, you know, I didn't have a good experience with these. I know many of you have commented that you love them, and that is fantastic, because the last thing I want is for anybody to not have a good experience with anything that you have spent your hard-earned money on. And I realize that my experience is not the only one. I am certainly not the last word in anything. So I'm going to give them another try. I have washed them all, and someone pointed out that maybe I was holding them a little too close and I needed to be back farther. That's valid. I was holding them where I hold all my other brushes to make it sort of apples to apples, but I'm going to give it another go today. So that's what we're going to do in this video. I have my eyes primed with MAC Paint Pot, and I am going to start with the 502 brush. I think, I do have my sheet here that says that the 502 is the crease shader brush. And this small palette does not have names on any of these, but I am going in with this right here. And you know what, let me just swatch those really quickly for you. Except for okay, so here are the 4. All right, there's that dark one, the shimmer, that one I just pointed to, and kind of that lighter other shade. And they went on my finger beautifully. You can see they're very pigmented. And then the test where we transfer, right? There we go. So they certainly sheer out and are buildable. So I've just tapped the brush in there like this, pounced off the extra, and just with the lightest I can, starting that windshield wiper, and Okay, at least this crease one, I am still not loving it. But I said I'd give them a go again. You certainly can't tell me that I'm holding it too close, I don't think, because I'm out here at the end. And I am trying a very light touch. But look, that is just really a very sheer wash of color. Now if I wanted to deepen that, I'm just going to go back in and pick up a little bit more and just lay down a little more color. And I do like that when you can build the color and you can see it built quite quickly there. And I'm pulling some of it down to the lash line. But what that tells me then is this is a very forgiving palette. It certainly is moving around and blending beautifully. So lovely. And I'm just pulling that color down a little bit more here on the outside. I am really curious about this shade. That is one shade I haven't used yet. So I'm going to go back in with that same crease brush and pick up a little bit of it. And I'm just going to go over what I've already put down there in the crease. And it brought just a little warmth to it. I don't know if that's showing up easily on camera. Let's go in with the 504, which is the detailer brush. And I am going to go into that dark matte brown and just pick up a little bit. Start here at the outer corner. Let me back my hand way up. And just work that outer bit. And you can see it is just going down so smoothly. I'm going to say, even with these brushes, and maybe I did get a defective set or something was weird in the shipment, because when I've done this look before, I used my Wayne Goss brushes and it was even more divine than what it's doing right now. So take that for what it's worth. But back to the eyeshadow, it just goes on so lovely. It's such a pretty shade. That deep brown, it's I feel like it's almost got a little bit of maybe just a kiss of gray underneath it. And I think it's so pretty. Like, you could really smoke that out to do an evening look. And in fact, I have a wedding that I'm heading off to tomorrow on the Jersey Shore, or if this video, actually, maybe I just got back anyway. I've got a wedding in real time coming up this weekend on the Jersey Shore. And I do like to, okay, I don't like to pack light because I don't. Some of you have asked before, what do I take when I travel? I take everything. I take my full sizes. I check my luggage. I'm high maintenance like that. But I think this palette would be really, really amazing for travel. Just because you can make a simple, like, you could do a one and done, a two and done. You can smoke it out for evening. The shimmer brush that I had no luck with, this 505, I'm going to use that because it does have a nice sharp edge. I'm going to use that like I use my very favorite Morphe brushes to do, okay, I gotta figure out how to do this on camera, to do underneath my lash line. Okay, that really does not feel good. But I'm making it work. And pull it in there. Look at how that is deep pigment right there. We're evened up. Let's figure out what we're going to do on the center part. I want to see this lighter shade a little bit more. So even though it's a matte, I'm taking it on my fingertip and I'm just going right in the center. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. You know, it's not mustard, but it is towards the mustard end of things. So I can see, you know, sorry, it's just as I'm processing thoughts, this on like a deep skin tone, I think these shades would work well across a wide range of skin tones, in fact, maybe all skin tones. And with that same finger, I'm going into that shimmer up on top and over that kind of golden tone and into the center, or the inner corner. Yeah, look, that is so pretty. And last but not least, Rephr 03, because there isn't a teeny tiny brush in Angie's set, into that highlight shade in the center. And you know what, let's do underneath the brow arch first. And it's not an overly blingy highlight, and I do appreciate that. It's just a little lightness. It is what I really appreciate having in an eyeshadow palette. And I suspect that if you could do it over the other colors to give them some bling. And there you have it. Wow. I am so impressed. What a powerhouse in this small palette. Like I said, $25, Scott Barnes. I believe you can get a lot of his makeup and his brushes at Macy's and on their website. I did not see this particular palette on the Macy's website, but you can get it from his website. Just Google Scott Barnes. Boy, it's beautiful. And it's that kind of makeup palette that makes me look like I am a lot better at doing my eye makeup than I really am. And I know a few of you are going to ask about the lip. The lip today is Uma Beauty. The lipstick is in Bahia. And the liner is Catrice Long Lasting Lip Liner in Pamplona. So, thank you so much for being here. Please give this video a like. It really is helping my channel grow. I am so thankful to all you new subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, show your girl some love, and most importantly, have a fantastic day.